Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining today's live webinar. As usual, I'm your host, Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Zenzi Marketing Agency. Uh, every week, we have a guest, and we intend to give you knowledgeable information, working with the guest, and as usual, other aspects. So today I thought that, okay, why don't we do a one-to-many sessions? Because specifically when you work with social media, sometimes it's difficult to understand uh, what path you should follow. So today, the topic discussion that we are discussing is how to sell B2B on LinkedIn without paid advertisement. So you're probably wondering that, okay, how you can do it, or maybe you know all the tactics. So this webinar, for those people, they wanted to know how you can do it without paid ads. You can sell on LinkedIn. And if you know already, you might get some useful information throughout this session. So please stay tuned and support our work. If you wanted to ask me any question, please feel free to ask me through the comment box, and I will try to answer those questions and go from there. So today we will discuss how you can sell on LinkedIn without paid advertisement. But you know that LinkedIn is a platform, and all social media platforms, they have their own initiative to fund some of their activities, and they do some specific things built in within the accounts that, okay, if you pay, they will show their audiences about you, the advertisement, paid advertisement, and a lot of other things. But as a content creator and social media experts, we prefer, basically our company, we prefer to get you out there without investing that much with the LinkedIn paid advertisement. But that doesn't mean that if you wanted to do, you can't do. You can do it, because we work with SMEs and solopreneurs most of the time, and the budget is very tight. So when you work with Google, when you work with LinkedIn or any other social media, that is a little bit expensive for some of you. And this program is only dedicated to those people. They wanted to save some money, but still you contribute and still you grow. So we will talk about individual points today. So the main topic would be understanding LinkedIn algorithms and features. And then we're going to be talking optimizing your LinkedIn profile for B2B sales, building relationships and generating leads on LinkedIn, leveraging content marketing for B2B engagement, case studies, and question and answer. But if you wanted to ask me any question, feel free to do that. And I will try to answer those questions. So thank you once again. And I will start my conversation. So before I start my conversation on LinkedIn, I just wanted to share my screen. So please let me know if you can see my screen, and allow me just a few seconds. Thank you. You probably can see my screen now. So you can see my profile on LinkedIn. You can also see my messages. I'm just going to hide my messages, and you can see the full screen at the moment. So when we talk about LinkedIn, lead generations, and earning money, like, okay, building your company through LinkedIn, there are some specific things that you should do before you engage with sales funnels, before you engage with your LinkedIn accounts, and a lot of individual things that you should do. some of the times you might be misleading with some of the marketing companies. Please excuse me for that, because sometimes some people, they will say, okay, we're going to be earning money through LinkedIn and we will grow your business 10 times or 20 times faster than as usual. But as a strategist and academic myself, I think before you jump into any conclusion, you need to know that, okay, are you capable of doing that? Yes. We wanted to see that we are earning millions and reasonable amounts of money with our activities. But before we jump into that, we need to ask ourselves that, okay, am I capable of earning that? So if your capacity is not that, you cannot earn millions, because you have to do the initial foundation before you jump into earnings 6 figures or more than that. I also run some of the webinar, but any webinar that I discuss to grow your network, the first thing I would do, that we have to assess your company, and based on the assessment, we can let you know that what we can do. Sometimes it takes 6 months or years to get you out there, and even that time, most of the time, you might not be capable of earning millions, because it's a tough time, it's a tough work to do. So if you don't think that this webinar is not for you, and you don't think that I'm just not increasing and I'm not, I forgot the word, that I'm not giving you right information, please feel free to ask me through the comment box, and we can have a discussion. And if you wanted to have a free strategic session, please feel free to contact me and DM me through the through LinkedIn and other social media. I can go through with that. And when you have the specific things, that hard time, and understand your business very well, the next time is to get out there and fix all the issues that you had in the future for growth. Because if you don't do a good structure, foundation, then the things you will develop or grow will not sustain along. So first thing is your strategy. And the second thing is to understand your business very well. And then you can hire someone like me or other companies to grow your business. Because growing business is not a buzzword that anyone can grow your business with your ideas. It's collective work and specific way to grow your business. Not someone like me cannot go over there, work with you, and get you millions. And that's a daydream, I would say. So I'm just going to go into my discussion with what you need to do if you wanted to sell B2B. So we are just talking today selling B2B on LinkedIn, not earning millions or 6-figure. You will earn millions, or you earn 6-figure if you are capable of doing that. But if you follow these tactics, you can do it alone, or this video will be recorded for you to go through with it. You can do it like DIY. You don't need to hire me, or you don't need to hire anyone else. But those people, they cannot do. Those people, they need helps. You can refer me or other people. They have the same mentality, and they will not mislead you with your growing your company. So before we start selling on LinkedIn, there are a couple of things that you need to do. So I'm just going to zoom into my account. You can see I'm just zooming my account a little bit bigger, 200%. So you might see a better view. Few things you need to look into before you jump into start selling is that few things that you need to answer. Do you have a lead attracting profile? So, and what is a lead attracting profile? It means that when people see your profile, they will understand what you sell, and what you are talking about. Sorry, excuse me. So when you know that, okay, you have a lead attracting profile, and you know what you wanted to do, then it will start. But as I said, as a strategist myself, I would request you to do the TLC beforehand. You jump into selling your product and services, because if you start selling your product and services, at the end you will not get a good results, because it's not only LinkedIn that you should consider when you are selling on LinkedIn. When people will buy, if you think about yourself as a buyer, would you buy from someone until you see what they do, until you see that they have authority over your thinking, or until you see, okay, they have a nice website, or they have a website, or those websites they will highlight the problem that you are facing, and they can solve those things. So it's like egg and chicken. Like if you have the egg first or the chicken first, I think it doesn't matter the egg or chicken. It's the matter how you portray yourself to the audience and to the target audience. We are working nearly 4 years now, and still we are not out there. We are not right there, and we continuously evolving, continuously fixing our problems, and continuously learning from our mistakes, and doing great and sometimes doing bad, and it's a continuous process. So as we work with framework, Zenzi 12 core formula, and we have go-to-market strategy, and we have all the bits and pieces laid out before we start our work on LinkedIn. We can lead you to, if you are thinking for a strategical development. But if you are not, that's fine. There isn't anything right or wrong way of doing your work. But whatever you do, I would suggest you to understand your target audience and understand your business well, and then start offering. So the first thing is if you have a lead attracting profile. So the lead attracting profile, it means that we're just gonna little bit zoom out here. Is that is your banner or use profile saying the right thing, what you wanted to sell. So this is a banner of LinkedIn, and you probably know that, okay, I'm a doctor, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm just an academic, have a PhD on AI, and I do work in academia as well as businesses. So what I'm doing currently right now, if I ask this question to you, you probably say, okay, you are a social selling or LinkedIn marketer. Yes, I'm just portraying myself to be a social selling and LinkedIn marketing expert now, and I'm doing it for last 1 year. I had various type of profile before, because Zenzi Marketing Agency is a sister consult of Time Research and Innovation, and we are specialized in software development and research. And Zenzi Marketing is one of our wing that we work together, because you know the changing landscape nowadays, the AI and all other business development and all other things has evolved massively. And that time, as we are software developer, we thought that we could contribute greatly if we have our own marketing agency, because we're going to be the front runner when the market is ready. Probably the market is not ready the way we are thinking, but that's okay. It's if you wanted to do your business, you need to know what you are doing, and you need to know that, okay, you target and when you will fulfill your desire. So to the audience, thank you very much for joining today's live webinar. If you wanted to ask me any question, feel free to question through the comment box, and I will try to answer you all the questions as usual. But as I said today, this is a very informative session for you to understand LinkedIn properly, as well as to understand what other things you need to start selling. Um, and I will continue to let you know, discuss the best means. You might agree or you might disagree with some of the things that I say. Then it's not for you. Those people, they agree and they can follow my instruction. Feel free to do it, and I will give you impartial advice, not to increase my sales. If you think I'm the right person, um, you will definitely will message me, or definitely you will have me within your tribe and team. So when we talk about lead attracting profile, before you start selling, you need to optimize your LinkedIn. So optimization means you have to have a good banner. You have to have a reasonable profile picture that people will understand. It can be different for you. I prefer very formal. So that is my formal. You can have a video. I did not include a video, but I'm only preparing one to have a video. So LinkedIn, you can add a video. And the next section is that uh, what is your core message? So people, they're seeing this, they will see that Zenzi Marketing Agency, they will see that I am the CEO and founder of Zenzi Marketing TRI, and we see I understand LinkedIn, software development, research, AI, dyslexic thinker, mentoring, and then DM me to get started. So this is my profile. So if you're thinking, you also see that I have done my education from University of Portsmouth. Will it interact you to know more? Would it give you enough impression to know more? Probably yes, or probably no. But I would say that I'm getting lots of profile views. So the work I am doing, it is generating attractions, and that attractions means the work I am doing, I'm in the right path. I might change my path in future, but that is for future. But at the moment, whatever I'm doing, this is the information I'm giving it to you. As I said, I'm a strategist, so my strategy is to understand the culture. My strategy is understand the market, and my strategy is not based on the time bound. So if I need to change anything that is not suitable, at that point, I will change it so that there isn't anything concrete that I will not do. So my strategy is like working and learning and then updating it. So you probably see that I'm from Southampton, United Kingdom. You can see my contact information. All my contact information would be there because when people wanted to see what I do, and before I create an authority towards them, they will need to know who I am and what I do. So you will see that, okay, I have a company, timemoney.com. That is my business, core business, a holding company, and then I have JNC Marketing Agency, and then I have an NB Business Consortium. So NB Business Consortium is a CIC that I do as a neurodivergent individuals, and all other things. So when you see my profile, you will also see that DM me when to get started. And I learned this from one of my mentor, I would say. And I don't know, and I think you can also learn that how you can attract people. And you gave them the you gave them what I would say recognition that, okay, you have learned this from someone else. So when I started, my education was digital film marketing, and then I had my education in other spectrums, and I finished my PhD with software development and AI. uh, and this, you know that the settings is always evolve, and when something evolves, you need to learn them, and when you learn them, you give them the credit. Those people, they have helped. So that was Dean Satan, and he was my mentor for Maverick. and we have embedded lots of tactics from them to grow our social selling expertise, because it is a good thing that you learn from others and you give them the credits, and as well as you understand and say sorry if you do any mistakes. And that's the way forward. As an academic, I think the ethical consideration is the core thing for anyone to grow their and develop. So another thing I have on my account is a book call to work with me. So it will go to a calendar, and that calendar will have all the information. So you might have a website rather than a calendar, but that's up to you what you wanted to do. So it goes to Calendly. We also have calendar embedded to our sites. We'll show you that as well. We intend to have a couple of calendars embedded, depends on the work that we do, and so on. So you probably see that I have nearly 16,000 followers, and as well as all other things. So till the first impression, as we are discussing, that when you want to sell socially with the social media, you need to have a lead attracting profile. So if you have any questions, I just wondering if you have any questions so far, and then we're going to go to the next segment to let you know what you need to do later. So if you have any question, feel free to add your questions. Otherwise, we'll go to the next segments, how you can build. So when you have a lead attracting profile and optimize LinkedIn account, the next thing you need to know individual sections of your LinkedIn page. You need to understand how many people they are viewing you every week. You probably see weekly analytics from LinkedIn. It's just Friday, and a lot of other things that you can see from LinkedIn, that how your post is doing, what type of content strategy you should do, and a lot of individual things. So after your profile optimization, the first thing you do is to plan. As we see that planning is the core thing for anyone, because if you have a good plan, and then if you have an execution, if you execute them properly, you will understand where you need to improve. I would say improve, or you can say fail. That's not a problem. You can see someone just messaged me. I'm just gonna close that message as I'm doing live. So please excuse me for that, because I'm just using my account to show you all the things. I thought that it would be good. So excuse me for that. But as I said, when you have a lead attracting profile, when you have a profile, what you do next? The next thing is for you to have a strategy. That strategy you need to understand that, okay, specifically you have a plan. That plan can be 6 months to 1 year. Yes, it's you may say that, okay, planning for 1 year going to be too much. That's up to you. But when I plan 6 months, and then I have a rough plan for next year, next 1 year. Why? Because then I would know what I'm doing, and when I'm doing, when I'm going for holiday, when I have specifically I have meetings, and a lot of other things happens with you. So you know that if you are booking something, you know that, okay, you have a plan things that you have to do for your business development. So you consider those things when you have a plan. But you can do 3 months or 6 months. That's the best means. So within your plan, the second thing you need to do that, okay, do you have a go-to-market strategy. That is the core thing before you jump into anything. So to our viewers, if you wanted to book a strategy session to understand if you are ready with the go-to-market strategy that we have, feel free to DM me and we'll go through with that. And you can understand, okay, it is the right time for you to spend money, or it is the right time for you to start thinking better. So when I mentor a specific business, I most of the time ask them to just stop, think what you have done, understand your weakness, understand your strength, and then act properly. Because sometimes you might be overprotective, sometimes you might be overthinking, sometimes you might have a dream that you need to scale it down and then work slowly to get to the greater aspects. So all of those things only possible when you think, when you stop, and then start again. You might stop again because my tactics or the work I am doing, you might not feel that, okay, that's not the right thing. You might change your direction later, but that's for later. But when you start thinking, you need to stop and think. So the first thing we do that, okay, do you have a go-to-market strategy? So if you have a go-to-market strategy, on the go-to-market strategy, you need to think all the key points. So if you want the go-to-market strategy to go with me, please feel free to ask me, and then I will talk to you and get you out there. So I'm not sure that you are sending any messages to me because my LinkedIn is and my software is not giving any information that you have messaged me. But if you did, then I'm very sorry. But if you don't, that's okay. We're going to go to the next sections and next segment. So when you have a go-to-market strategy, you need to know that, okay, how you can attract leads. So some of you might say that I have a website and I wanted to attract my leads through websites. When you sell socially and when you wanted to sell, as a marketing company, we prefer to utilize a landing page within your website, or maybe separate domain, or maybe subdomain, or a landing page on your domain. Why it is needed? Because you may have a couple of products, and when you have individual products, those products is not tailored for a single person or single audience. That might be tailored for different audience. Some of the audience might get all of those, but that's not a problem. But when you have a product or services, if you have more than one product or services, it's better to have a landing page specifically designed for a specific purpose. So I'm just going to go with our social selling landing page. You probably see this one. You have seen this one. Why we need a landing page? Because we are talking about social selling, how you can sell through LinkedIn. But as I said, selling through LinkedIn, there are some dependencies, and if you don't have those dependencies answered, it's going to be difficult for you to get more clients. Why? Because you need to create the authority. So create the authority to sell on LinkedIn. They need. There are some dependencies. I'm going to be talking you all the dependencies gradually throughout this conversation. So the first thing you need, like, okay, your profile is LinkedIn profile is ready, your strategy is ready, and your packaging and everything is ready. So what you do next? So on your strategy, you should have a website or landing page based on the requirements. If you don't want it, that's up to you. That's up to you. As I said, there isn't any wrong or right way to doing it. If you can get leads, bypassing one thing, that you can do. But the way the way we prioritize our things, we're just going to be telling you that story, and you can pick and choose anything from here. So the first thing is to, okay, you have a funnel. So this is a funnel. That funnel, most of our traffic will come here for social selling. Why? Because we are very specific what we do. So this funnel will let you know specific message, like if you want to boost your sales with social selling, and you need to reach, grow, and win, empower your business growth with powerful connections. And we're going to be telling you a story, and there is a call to action, because whenever you're selling something, you have to have a call to actions that, okay, they can book you if they want, call to actions, and other things that as we are software developers, we think that, okay, you might sometimes share this calendar with your colleagues or someone else, you might share in social media. So we prepare our funnel in a way that is more user friendly and tailored to your needs. So you have to have a call to action, and then the core message on your funnel, that what you wanted to discuss and what you wanted to convey. So we have a message here that the why social selling is matters, and why we matters specifically. So this the video will let you know about our work, what we do, and as well as other information. And the video is like less than I would say 5 minutes, because people don't have that time to spend. But if you make it interesting, you can go beyond 5 minutes. But we intend to do it in under 5 minutes. So there's a video to let people know what you do and what is it about, and then based on the why, you add some value. Okay, why it is important. It can be informative, but we added another video here for people to understand why it is needed. Why do you need social selling? So a funnel is, as you know, that a funnel is built to attract customer, and as well as give them enough knowledge that they can make farm choices. So that's why we just built it. You might have other way to thinking, and that's up to you. This is our way of thinking. And then services. This is the core thing, that, okay, what are your capacity? So you can let them know what type of social selling do you do, and all the key elements here. Why it is needed? Because when you do social selling, as I said, there are some dependencies, and these dependencies you have to answer to the audience, that, okay, if they go with your product and services, you are capable of these things. But as I said, this is just a funnel, so it's just tailored information that you want your audience to see. And again, call to action, that you need to have a call to actions built in. And the other thing is that when people are visiting your site, it's a good way to say them thank you, as well as collect some information. So this is a lead magnet. You have to have embedded a lead magnet. If you think that, okay, I don't need a lead magnet, that's up to you. As I said, this entire conversation is how you can attract people and sell on LinkedIn. So this lead magnet, what people will do, people will download with their information. So that's a good way to engage with people, because a book or anything related to lead magnet is it would be a core thing that you would do to add knowledge, because you know that with social media, ChatGPT, and the evolving aspect of digital technology, people are more knowledgeable. So when they will see that you have knowledge and you are sharing your knowledge, without being hesitating that, okay, someone will copy it. It doesn't matter if you are doing something, other people are doing the same thing. They might be a little bit different that you do, but it's not the thing that they will copy. It will copy it anyway. It doesn't matter. So you need to tell them your capacity, and those people, they think, okay, they need help, they are or support, they will come back to you. As I said again, the call to actions, and then the testimonials, that okay, who you are working with, who are the person you're working with, what they're saying. It's a two-way thing. Sometimes when I talk to clients, sometimes they will say, okay, you are getting our feedbacks, and based on the feedbacks, you're going to be earning money, or you're going to be doing those things. It's a good way to say thank you to anyone, any company they're working with you. Why? Because they are contributing their knowledge with you. So if you say thank you to them, it's good thing. And on the other thing, some of their clients or some of you might wondering, that is also the company they are working with you, they're also highlighting your business with their channel. So this site is we have many people every day visiting these sites, and based on that, they are also seeing your business. They will find you from social media. So it's a two-way contribution. uh, Yesterday, a day before yesterday, I was having a conversation with one of the mentees that I'm working, and I told him that, okay, when I'm mentoring something, it's not that I'm giving it to you, I'm also taking something from you. Why? Because when you're mentoring, uh, there are many people in the world, and every individual people have their unique sense, have their unique way to live. So your way and the people they are you serving, they might have some extraordinary things that you never came across. So whenever you're mentoring someone, you have to be feel grateful that we're mentoring that person, because you will learn something from them in return. So it's a two-way thing, and that's why you need to say thank you, and that's why you need to uh, talk about it, that okay, you have learned something. Doesn't matter who they are, and what the age gap you have, and what the educational gap you have, it doesn't matter. So the next thing is like, you have to have compliments. Those compliments here will grow your business, will create the authority. And then um, if they wanted to know something, like frequently asked questions, it is better if you ask them something. And then, as I said, we have developed it for social selling, and I have just tailored a message, and that message is personal. You probably see I'm talking a couple of minutes, more than 4 minutes, uh, to supercharge your business with our free service. This is a section that we are giving a complimentary service, and you might ask, okay, why you are giving complimentary service? Because if you go to a supermarket, or if you go to buy something in a superstore or maybe a store, sometimes you get some compliments, sometimes you get something to try on. If you go to a cosmetics, you can go over there and you can have some samples. So complimentary service is our investment. Um, you might go away after learning the things we do. That's okay. We know if we can help you with our framework, we can help you with the information that we are working. You're more than welcome to walk away not buying our product and services, because we know uh, you will let people know. Or if you don't let people know, it doesn't matter, because we don't afraid to share our framework, and that's the way forward. So if you wanted to book a strategic session, feel free to book it through the website. So our site is social selling dot zensimarketing dot xyz. And I'm going to head into our next segments. We nearly nearly finished 40 minutes of talking. So if you have any question, feel free to ask through the comment box. If you don't have a questions, please listen carefully. This webinar is only to aid knowledge. And if you wanted to come back again and see what I'm talking about, you will find some interesting information here to follow and share. So I'm just recapping that okay, I wanted to sell in LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, and what I need a lead attracting profile and after lead attracting profile optimization, I'm talking about a website or landing page that people can go with and see what you do. Is this the end? No, it's not. You're probably getting spacious, like suspicious, like, okay, that's not the end. What we need to do. You might need to do those things, but if you don't want, that's not necessarily needed. But as I said, this is not the one thing. There are a lot of good tactics that you should follow before you engage with your customer, before the buyer decide to buy from you. And the other thing is, the next thing is your CRM. Okay, you probably say that, okay, why do I need a CRM? Because as I said, we work strategically. So strategy is our backbone, and we learn from what we do. So a CRM is a good way to understand and learn and grow. So we have a CRM. We named it Sensi CRM. This is our in-house CRM system. We share this one with our clients, and as well as we do our activities. So when you have a CRM system, and CRM is based on the LinkedIn profile or an email address. So this is our CRM. You're just seeing some of the account holders, and I will just go into a little bit of details. What you can have on a CRM on your this is like dummy accounts. So excuse me for that. So you can see someone email address here, and their LinkedIn profiles, and a lot of individual things you can see here. So you can also see anything that you have shared, a follow-up, that okay, if you are doing a follow-up with this client, so you can include a follow-up, and then you can see the proposal section. Okay, if you are sending them a proposal. And the other thing you have to know, that your CRM system has to be like cherry picking. Like, okay, when you have a CRM system, you have to directly email your clients or directly ask them any questions, and as well as have a call to action URL name, and you can send them message with the subject. So I will go through with it another episode of our webinar, how you can have a customized CRM. So our CRM is totally customizable. So if you want to have an account, please go to Zenzi CRM, and you will be able to register yourself and start using it without any payment. So it's free. So is CRM is the end? No, it's not, because some of you might say, okay, I know some clients from LinkedIn. I wanted to import them because when you do audio events or webinar, on audio events, you cannot download the information, but you have to utilize third-party software to do that. But with specifically, if you're doing webinar, so we're doing this webinar, so it is registered webinar, so we know all the people, they are interested. So what we can do, we can download the Excel from LinkedIn, the information, and then we can easily import them to here, and then we can start our communication through this CRM. But we do another thing is like cold email marketing. So as I said, is different point to do different things. Some of you might say that cold email marketing, you don't like it. That is not your the viewpoint. That's up to you. Because as we are marketing agency, we work with our clients, so we try to accommodate all the best possible solution for our clients to enrich their business. So if it's not the thing that you wanted to do, don't worry. You can do whatever you want based on your requirements and based on your values. But as I said, we work with our clients and we utilize email marketing as one of the good tactics for you to grow. So when a you have LinkedIn, and you are doing your webinars or you are collecting information maybe through Sales Navigator or others, you have to have an email agent. Like there are lots of email agents available, and people are earning millions. But if you don't want to do that, that's up to you. So we have our built-in email agent, and we utilize that one. And both of our email agent and CRM can talk to each other. So if we import anything to our email campaign, they directly link to our CRM. So, and we know after a specific campaign, those people, they have opened our campaign. Those people, they are unsubscribe from the list, and a lot of other things. You can see there are a few aspects here for you to understand what an email agent can give you. There are probably most of the email agent available online are mostly similar. But if you're using email agent from one and CRM from other, the data flow might be interrupted. So you might need to integrate some of the things. But with us, we know as a marketing company that, okay, we need to have a capacity that our email clients can, email app software can talk to our CRM, because we need to know who has opened our emails, and they are our target audience. So if we go to our CRM, we know that, okay, these are our target audience, and we need to send them very, very specific message to start the conversation. So with this, this is also free. If you can see the email, you can see the address here, coldemailmarketing.xyz. If you search coldemailmarketing.xyz, you will see, and you can register, and you can start this email agent for free. And the good thing of this email agent is, like, you can add as many email accounts as you like, because when you are doing email marketing and you have many, you have your employee to send emails from, they can integrate their own email addresses. Doesn't matter if it's Gmail or any other medium, you can add it, and then you can start this campaign. Another thing I wanted to share with you, that with this email marketing tools, you can design anything that you want. This is one of the webinar that we did with one of our clients, and you can see that this is a specific way that we do. And the best thing of this, that you can unsubscribe from the list. Sometimes some people may ask, okay, if we send information to the audience, is it not spamming? If you are selective, and if you don't send thousands of email every day, I would say that is not spamming, because when you are working with individual clients, you might send maybe 200 clients each day, or maybe 200 clients each month. And if you follow attract, nurture, and convert this way, then the best way to send them. And if the connection you're sending these, they don't like it, they will just unsubscribe from your list. And that's the way forward, because these are good tools to let you people know what you do and what is your capacity. I think you can utilize it. But as I said previously, if you don't believe on email marketing, that's up to you. There are other means that you can do. Some people, they do door-to-door leafleting. There's also a thing that you could do. Some people, they do post, but those are expensive things. If you wanted to post 1,000 letters to 1,000 individual companies or 1,000 individual contacts, that will cost you a lot of money. But sending emails or sending messages through LinkedIn and other medium will not cost you that much. So to the viewers, thank you very much for your time today. We are going to talk about how you can sell on LinkedIn without paid advertisement. You're probably thinking, okay, I have told you that, okay, you need to sell on LinkedIn. What you would do with all of those things? As I said, LinkedIn itself will not generate your sales. You need some dependencies, and you need some support from software stack, like, okay, like you have to have a website or landing page. You need to nurture your relation, so that way you can have a CRM system, and then beyond that you can have a email sending software, that, okay, you send email and you update them. Even though, if when you are doing a live webinar, if you wanted to, maybe you will have 100 or 200 or sometimes 600 or 1,000 individual attendees, you cannot send them emails one by one. That would be very time consuming, and that will hinder your work, because when you register for a webinar, and when people register for your webinar, you will remind them. So you sometimes you send them 3 or 4 email messages, like, okay, maybe your program or your webinar is 6 weeks later. So you send them every week, maybe 1 emails to let them know that, okay, it is coming, it is ongoing, and so on. So those people, they will register for your events. They will see it normal. They will not see that you are spamming them. And if they think, okay, they think that, okay, they are not liking it, they will just unsubscribe from there. But they will like it, because mostly we work with our clients, and mostly those people, they register. You also need to remind them. Sometimes if I don't get a reminder, I forgot about the event, so, and then I regret, okay, why they didn't send me an emails. So there are going to be a lot of people like me. That is your target audience. So if someone not your target audience, let them go away. It doesn't matter, because you cannot fulfill and you cannot make happy for a wider audience. You have to be very selective, and that will work. So to our audiences, thank you very much for your time today. And we are talking on LinkedIn. I think you did not see the design that I was showing to you. I did not see that it wasn't showing to you, because I just shared a window. And let me check if I can open this on a tab. I just opened a new window, so that's why you could not see it. And that's the thing. It's not opening on a tab. It's just opening a new window, so that's why you cannot see it. But if you wanted to register, you can register, and you will see you can design anything through this software. And we will get back to back again to our LinkedIn. But before I get back to LinkedIn, I just wanted to remind you that, okay, if you want to sell through LinkedIn, you need some of the things embedded to your LinkedIn marketing strategy or social selling strategy. The first thing, you would need to have a lead attracting profile. As I said, a lead attracting profile will give you the okay, I'm just gonna minimize it. It's just minimizing up and down. Excuse me and apology for that. I'm just gonna re-minimizing it. So you need to have a lead attracting profile. So a lead attracting profile will let your audience know about you. And what you do, and they will make farm choices based on the information that you will have on your account. The next thing is, if your profile is optimized, and then you have a strategy. The other thing, okay, you have to content strategy. The content strategy you might have, it depends what you wanted to do. If you're working alone, and you don't have anyone to help you, there are ChatGPT out there. But please be aware that if you're using ChatGPT for your content, make sure that you change them and give credit of those people. They have they are supporting you, because ChatGPT is not your own work. That's a machine that's generated by AI, and AI is all about data, and they will scrape many websites and repositories to give you those information. So always it is better for you to, when you use ChatGPT, to reframe and rephrase what you are doing, and as well as give credits of those people if you are using uh, any information that is not belong to you. So uh, specifically, content planner, and the way we do attract, nurture, and convert. So you need to attract your customer, and then nurture that relation, and then convert. And then what you need a sales funnel or landing page, that you would, your audience to check what you have done so far. Yes, you will have enough information on LinkedIn, but you know that when people will try to find you, they will find you through a search engine, maybe Google, or maybe a Microsoft Edge, or maybe other things, other search platforms. Why? Because they wanted to know who you are and what you do before they invest in you, to create the authority that, okay, they are in safe hands. So that's why you probably need also a Google profile. I will not get into that today, but as I said, there are some dependencies to work together. So these are the core thing that you need. Then you need a CRM to nurture that relation, to understand your aspects better. There are a lot of individual CRM, many CRM there are out there. So you can get any of them. Some of them will free, and some of them are they charge every month. But if you wanted to use our CRM, you can go through with it. We have a free module as well that you can do. And then you need an email agent to send emails, messages, because you're going to be working with your audiences. You're going to be doing live, and you need to send maybe hundreds or thousands emails based on your target audience, or based on the registration of your program. So without having an email agent, you cannot do that. And then nurturing those again with your CRM, that okay, you have fulfilled all of those things, and you are now working towards like cherry picking. Okay, this is the person. Like if I say it's Mahdi, he's the person that we are wanted to sell product and services to him, and then continue conversation, send them emails, and as well as I said, you need to have their what email you are sending to them, as well as the reply you have. Some of the CRM is you might not see that your email reply will be embedded, but with our CRM, you can send messages directly, but the reply you have to include it manually, because it's difficult to get replies constantly from Google or Outlook. So we kept it as you can reply, but when you have a message, you just get that message inserted here. But as I said, this is the way that you would work, but you might have other ways to do it. That's up to you. I'm gonna be just we are just end of our session, and uh, my son is just bothering me. I told him that I'm going to be online and don't come here, but he's just came here and he's just knocking my door. So Shamoy, I'm just online. I understand you finished your homework. So I will talk to you later. I need to say bye bye to the audience. So excuse me for that. As you have, if you're working from home, you might have the same problems that your children will come, or your son or daughter will come, and they will ask you something. That's okay. I understand that. So excuse me for that. My son is Shamoy. I am. Some of you might know him. Uh, and I just wanted to say you thank you to all of you for staying a long time to understand what you need to do if you wanted to sell online, if you wanted to sell through social media, if you wanted to sell through LinkedIn. It's not particularly one thing that will give you success. Is combination of work, combination of tactics, and combination of software stack that will give you success. So if someone is telling you that okay, if you don't need to do anything, you just follow LinkedIn, you will post and people will jump and people will start buying from you, I would say no, they won't, because you will not buy from someone just seeing their LinkedIn post. You will judge and you will see are they real, and you will see if they have authority, what you wanted to have, or the problem you are in. So make sure that before you engage with anyone, any marketing companies or social selling companies or anyone else, uh, understand your needs first. And if that person or that company are capable to resolve your issues, you cannot get millions next day. It's not a magic ones. It's collective work and hard work. So if you are capable of doing that, you can earn six figures, you can earn millions, but gradually, not next day. So thank you everyone for your time today, and I will welcome you next week with another of the guests, and we will talk about more on business development, more on social selling. Until then, stay tuned. Please follow our work and share our work with people. If I can add a little bit value to your knowledge, that's all my success. Thank you very much, and bye bye. See you next week.